Hey guys, my name is Ashley. You actually haven't seen my face yet because I am a little afraid of this. Um, and have kind of not wanted to do this and just been running 100 miles an hour like everybody. Sorry, this is what you see is what you get. I had to hide out in my basement for my little ones. My husband are upstairs, so, or I could find some quiet. So, not the most beautiful space, but this is life, right? This is where we're all at. So I'm sure you've seen some of the videos that have already been posted with some of the amazing women with Flourish that I get to partner with. Um, so we've just been all kind of talking about and dealing with shame and guilt in our lives, and what does that look like? And it looks like something different for all of us, but it still comes back to the same thing. So I kind of shared something with the girls, one of them this week, about something that happened with me with the Lord, something that I've struggled honestly, I've off and on my whole life with shame and guilt. And something the last few weeks that I've really struggled with. Just so much wanting to be a part of this ministry, but finding myself torn and being pulled in so many different directions. And I'm a wife, I'm a mom with my biological kids, I'm a foster mom, I am an entrepreneur who owns my own business, and I sometimes feel like a hot mess. I don't even know about the hot part, but just the mess part. um, so I've been struggling, and I've been telling the Lord, like, I want to be here and I want to do this, and just really struggling with, like, you know what, maybe I'm not supposed to be, maybe I'm not supposed to do this because I don't have anything to give, I don't have anything to offer, I don't have any value. um, and I've really been struggling with that. And I was driving my kids to school and in the pick drop off line this week, and I happened to just click on social media at a stoplight after it dropped them off, and it's totally old school, and you may love it, and I think they're great, but it's not something I've listened to in a long time. But the Casting Crowns song, and it was a video, and it talks about, does anybody hear her? And it goes, if you've not seen it or heard the song, it's she's running it in the wrong direction 100 miles an hour, and it's about this girl in the video, just that she's running in this wrong direction, and she's seeking after so many different things to fill that void, and um, to have value, and the shame that piles on her just because of the lifestyle she's living. And she's got this scarlet letter is what it repeats in the video. And does anybody hear her? And I feel like I often find myself, especially lately, like, I'm kind of rebuilding some things in my business, and just like really trying to figure out, my business is overtaking me and my family, and this isn't why I started it. And, I've always had a call that I knew I wanted to be in some kind of form of ministry, and thinking like, so many times people are like, it's not your time. And I'm like, okay, like, when is my time? Like, is there ever a perfect time? And so just really struggling with, like, Lord, what am I doing? Am I going the right direction? Like, and then, like, Satan really taking a hold on that, and feeling like, no, you don't have anything to say, Ashley. Like, you don't have any value. Like, you're just a mom. You're just a business owner. Like, you're not even using your degree, what you went to college for. And so just like really latching on to those lies of the enemy, and just feeling really defeated, and just like he takes one lie, and just that shame that just starts piling on. And I just happened to click on that video, and it was just the wave of emotions and tears, because I've been feeling like I'm doing all of these things, and getting so frustrated because nobody sees me, nobody hears me, and I'm giving, thinking that it's supposed to make something, and to make something of myself, and to feel better. And I wasn't feeling better. I felt worse and worse and worse. And I get done and I look up. Sorry, I'm going to do this without crying. This is just who I am. I have a lot of emotions. And I guess sometimes wear them on my sleeve. I look up and there is a car, a Jeep, that has on the back of it written, like in marker, Jeremiah 29:11. And for those of you who may not know that, like, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And I'm sure all of us struggle with that. Like, what am I doing? Especially these last like 2 years of COVID. Like, what is going on? It's hard, it's heavy. And then you get bogged down, and then like you hold one thing Satan grabs on, and it's like just starts creating shame in your life. And I was feeling shameful because I wasn't being like a huge pillar in the ministry, and then I had the shame of I wasn't being a really good mom, or I wasn't being a really good wife because I was giving so much of my attention to this and to my business and to this. And it was like, before I knew it, it was like I was defeated. I was completely like, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing good about me, and there's no value that I'm bringing to this world or to my family. And when I heard that song, and I instantly just was in tears, and then I look up and it's like the Lord was like, Ashley, I see you, I hear you, and I love you. You are my daughter, and you are not a mistake. So he began to show me, like, Ashley, stop running at seeking out of just like your fulfillment from a business, from a ministry standpoint. Like, stop feeling bad because you feel shame because you can't carry all these things and juggle them all the time. Like, shame isn't from Jesus. It isn't from Jesus. And I know some of you have got to be struggling with shame, and there's guilt, and there's things that you've carried, and there's things that come at you, and we don't always know how to handle them. But I want you to know that, like, these are small little things that God just did for me, but they were like enough for me to see, like, hey, he hears me, he sees me, he loves me, and he loves you, and he hears you, and you're not alone. And I just want you to know and to be encouraged that, like, we are here in this ministry, like, not because we're perfect, not because we have it all together, but because we want to love. We love the Lord first and foremost, but we want to share in a real, raw, vulnerable place of, like, this is who Jesus is, and this is where we're at, and this is what he's doing in our lives. So with all of that, if I've even made any sense, like, I'm just here to tell you, like, yeah, shame is not of Jesus, and it comes from the devil, and he wants to seek and destroy. And I want you to know that, like, whatever you're carrying, whatever guilt, whatever shame, like, he loves you. I don't care what it is. I don't care how heavy or how much it is. No matter what you do, it can't ever separate you from how much he loves you and how much you matter and you are seen. You are a daughter, you are a son of Jesus, and he loves you so much. And we want to hear from you. We want to know, like, where are you? What are you carrying? Like, what are you struggling with in your shame area? Like, is it in your walk with the Lord? Is it with your family? Is it your job? Is it not feeling worthy? Like, what are the things that Satan is putting on you in shame? And we want to be here, and we want to share, and we want to pray for you first and foremost and point you to Jesus, because that is the only answer. So I'm here to just tell you that, like, I've been struggling with shame, but I know that Jesus hears me and he sees me. So just be encouraged. You're not alone. You're not alone. And tune in tomorrow at 1. You get to see Melissa and Ashley, the other Ashley H. And you also can please follow along, like, share, all those whatever terminologies. I don't know all the lingo. But yeah, but be blessed. Have a good evening, and we're praying for you.